Welcome back, everybody. Captain Thief with Desktop Dungeons. A little broken. Just a bit. Just got done recording the episode. But I didn't have Audacity on, so screw me, right? It's okay, I'll just do what I did last time anyway. No problem. Let's start with Koji comments, please. Probag commented, I'm not entirely sure about the use of bear mace, although you did comment on it already, haha. I find it a little unwieldy on such a corridor-heavy map where I would really only use it to uncover the secret sub-dungeon. I suppose it helps with those blinky butt faces, but you can definitely end up knocking enemies into a +1 protective blessings, which I did. Oof. I might be wrong, but I wonder if the Perseverance badge works well with the mana pot damage buff plus low health buff plus orc bonuses. I think so. I think it does. I mean, with orc, it definitely has good synergy. Rats are my favorite target in this dungeon, so easy to kill higher levels of. Nice job. I think I would have lost given the same build and dungeon layout. That's my strength. I take 2 or 3 hours to do something, but dang it, I do eventually do it. Vib responds, or actually, he just commented, unless they've changed it, the second quest in Ancient Scrapyard, Errand Boy number 1, has Vicious Token as a requirement. I know that when I did it recently, it was with the old version of the boss, but I powered through with Orc Assassin of Tiki Tuki, which allowed me to use all the level 8s to get his damage down. And barely at that. That's really the problem I had with the old version. It never seemed worthwhile to engage the gimmick, especially since any work you put into it is very quickly removed. Yeah, every time you smack him, he gets 12 of his damage back, when every time you kill level 8, it only removes, I think, 8. And that last bit is really the kick in the pants that meant I stopped bothering to try to understand and engage the gimmick and just ignored it. Dealing with big attacks is easy to understand. Mostly death protection, I think. With the new version, same sort of thing should work. Tiki Tuki assassins are overpowered and a known technique for running through vicious token dungeons. Yindor or Fabulous Treasure to kick things off and kickstart things, and away you go. Maybe Goblin instead, so you can set up a conversion catapult in the fight. I did Orc because I knew I'd barely be able to keep his damage reasonable even with all the big monsters I had thrown at it. So I wanted to reduce hits needed. Now with big HP you need to be there for the long haul regardless. Other classes would certainly work too. Dracul will give any class staying power, although less so for assassins because they can't keep blood cows alive. Oh, so true. You can't turn off your insta-kill thing on lower level enemies. Bloody Kenshiro, good to see you finally sent that crazy cultist in her bargain bin chaotic deity packing captain. I don't think any other deity but Jahor would have worked as well on this one, but I do wonder if there are alternative ways to pass this dungeon, like stringing death protections from every possible source in the game to brute force things. Tarog says hi, by the way. Oh yeah, Tarog would be a good source of death protections if you have all the piety. Probag responds, I did the middleweight bit of Benlore Paladin, which was really straightforward. I also did a speed run for the Transmuter quest, and I got my time down to like 3 minutes and 14 seconds as a baseline. If you want to see brute force, I think that's about as brute force as it gets. I did try with Goblin Yindor Assassin, but for some reason that 100% triggered that weird echo bug where the dragon ports over the top of the exit. I wouldn't be surprised if a dev snuck that bug in to give Yindor users a bad time. We're calling you out, the Avatar. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Bloody Kenshiro responds, I'm sure hope it wasn't developer foresight that caused this bug, haha. And Vib responds, Jahor Jahehu is a bit painful here, though when you go for the weights, down 1 slot is normal for me, down 2, and I feel, and you get used to 10 weights when I first looked at this, or you used to get 10 weights when I first looked at this, so the old version, you would lose 2 inventory slots. That's crazy. Since this quest wasn't faithless, the spiritual option would probably be better. It just switches you to worshipping the Great One and zeroes your piety. So, start in Jahor Jahehu, explore gaining piety for uncovering monsters and moving the small ones, spending it all on stats, and then take the spirit option while at level 1. Because you get 10 piety for leveling, you might as well start as early as possible to build the piety and convert out. Petitionless would almost certainly be the way to go. Yes. I actually tried that. The episode that I just got done recording and then realized that audacity wasn't on. I went in there into Forsaken Temple. You can actually just start with your Hora, explore everywhere, uncover a whole bunch of enemies, then go ahead and buy maybe 1 or 2 health things. A maximum of 3 between the 2 of them, I would say. And then convert, quote unquote, into the Great One by talking to the NPC. It just puts you at, as worshipping the Great One, and you don't have to have 50 piety to do it. Now, I know what you're saying. Could you still want to go with a deity for this? And yes, while you're with the Great One, just from leveling, you will gain 20 piety every time you level. I did it myself. I was able to level up to level 4. I got 60 piety because I didn't kill anything. And then I was able to convert out to Earth Mother, and there was no penalty at all. So serving the Great One spiritually is not a very hard thing to do unless you're not allowed to do any sort of god worship at all. So I just beat Magician Bronze. It took a while because I'm dumb, and I don't mind admitting that. Also, I was able to pull out the ball of threads, puppet strings. A ball of strange string that flows with magic. When threaded into a same or lower level enemy target, their body will lash out and deal their damage to all surrounding targets. That's crazy. There's probably a really nice thing you can do with that. This is the stuff that certain game-breaking builds are made of. We're going to do this real quick. And I mean quick. We're not going to be Probag quick, but we're going to be Probag in a wheelchair quick. And that's pretty dang quick still. Tournament rules. 1. All participants must be able to use magic. 2. The last magic user left standing is declared the victor. 3. No attacking an administrator unless they happen to be a participant. And the only other magic user remaining. I broke rule number 3. It hurt. It hurt a lot. 4. No sneezing or magic assisting tools. Any and all rule violations will result in violent disqualification. Alright, so, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and move you over. We got this place is blocked off from the outside, and this is always the boss. And the boss is a thief named Admin Fizz. What idiot made up these rules? I mean, I get that it's the first time that they've done this, but really, I get to participate. I have access to all this free stuff, and I'm basically untouchable. I don't even think these socially stunted buckworms have realized who I am. Ha! Suckers. Sneaky regards, Admin Fizz. Doesn't look too hard, does he? Not quite. Not quite. But we're going to throw away this run real quick because I want to show you something. I want to show you something bad. Let's pick up Burnderaz. This is what happens if you attack him and he's not the last enemy available because everybody's got magic attack. This is a wizard duel, guys. Hey, you aren't allowed to do that. Engaging disqualifier mode. Prepare to be purged, cheater. Maybe the strongest enemy in the game now. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, so this one's a wash. Or, you know, it's over. Let's restart. No worries, this will be quick. Why did I do that? Because I'm dumb, that's why. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and let me see. Cool. And now we can go ahead and go on in there, which I approve of. Now, we want to pick up the glyphs we want, like Burnderaz. And we'd also like to pick up a glyph that we plan recycling. Oh, I want Get In There, but that's going to waste some... whatever. I really like Get In There. But I really like I'm a Wall. Let's make sure we get I'm a Wall. Let me see will be our first glyph to get rid of, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's go ahead and get back out. We can put him back in. It's probably the best place for him. He doesn't mind being touched that way. That sounded bad. Alright, so we got I'm a Wall. We got a level 1. Let's go ahead and get the EXP buff. I want to do this as fast as a Probag, guys. Let me see. I'm good without it now. Thank you much. I probably should have done it down here so I could slow him too, but whatever. It's whatever. And then, boom. A good level, if you ask me. Alright, here's another one for us to take on. And let's go ahead and get enough for another burn. This works. I don't mind getting mana burned. This is not a place where you'd want to be worshipping, what's her name? Mystera. But we're not worshipping Mystera now, are we? Okay, we're level 3. We could take on, not this level 5. I could take on this level 6. I'd need another glyph to recycle, and I just don't want to do that right now. I need Wait What to exchange places with him occasionally. I need to keep by my wall. Let's just ignore that for now. Let's gonna level me. Which I'm not upset about. It's whatever. Is there something I can do with this extra mana? Why, yes. Yes, there is. Alright, cool. Oof. Okay. Let's go and do that. And then we can turn nothing into stone because dumb. It's alright though. You don't really need to be focusing so much on turning things into stone here because you get plenty of EXP as it is. A level 8 would be great. Why? Oh, because he does 55. That's why. This one, on the other hand, not so much. Smack, burn, burn. I don't like the looks of that, actually. Now, if we had some to recycle, which sometimes I do, I didn't this time because I decided that get in there was just that important. It is what it is. Okay. Go ahead and yeah, go ahead and do that. I don't care. Tell you what. Oh, I need to burn him or get in there on him, so it's whatever. No problem at all. Okay, now what are we doing with this? I'm gonna smack him, just get rid of that death protection, which is great. It's like one of the hits. One of the greatest hits. Alright. And turn somebody to stone, please. Him. Let's get the darkness that's around him and make him regret ever doing whatever he did to us. Okay, so we just need enough to get in there on him and then we'll be fine. We're gonna be level 6. Let's burn this guy. Get in there. Done. Smack. Yeah. Whoops, I probably should have done the EXP thing, but like I said, this is not the worst thing ever. It's whatever. This is actually a pretty easy fight. It took me an hour because it took me 3 tries, and I didn't realize that there was a gimmick here. A fairly good gimmick. I don't like the trolls. Let's go and burn you, and then smack you, and then get in there, and then, yeah. I have a lot of darkness left for this part of the fight, actually. Okay. Smack, burn, get in there, smack, win. You were also made of stone, believe it or not. My new Carl Sagan TED Talk. Oof. Level 9's nothing left. I'm gonna have to waste this EXP boost, I think. Just fighting rabble. Smack. Yeah. Okay, here's what we can do. Nothing, as it turns out. Okay, so we have to make sure we're fighting him last. Oh. Nope, wouldn't have helped anyway. There's no level 8s as far as I can see. Yeah. And we're not guaranteed to hit level 10. But you know what? Let's give ourselves the best chance we can get. You. Just take on the higher levels. Okay, this level 9 actually worries me a bit. At least a bit. Let's try and level up Catapult, fight him. Yes. I'll come back for you later, Tater. Okay, and oh, I don't like you. I don't like you either. But I really don't like your friend over there. Everybody here has like death protection stuff. This is not fair. Smack. Okay, so now we can burn him, I guess. Why not? And then I still don't like this fight. I still don't like this fight. You know what? I don't mind having less health. As long as I still get to kill you. I may have made a mistake here, actually. It is what it is, though. So here's what we can do. We can recycle a glyph that we don't need any more of. Cool. And now we're winning for certain definitions of winning. Yeah. Health potion away. Am I able to take you both on? I think I am. Okay. We almost hit level 10. But this is not a hard fight at all. Just buy the keg of mana, use it. Okay, we got all the mana in the world now. Let's go ahead and... Well, before we use it, let's recycle stuff. So, Pisorf, I don't need it. Let's get as much max mana as we can, except, you know, we're going to want, I'd say 3 or 4 glyphs just for recycling, I'd say. Blood to power is not bad, but it's not that great either. I'll use it anyway. Let's go ahead and recycle this too. And we're not buying the health things, don't worry. Recycle that. Okay, now our potions do a good amount. Alright, so now we're burning him for a good amount. Let's recycle things we don't need. I might need to get in there. I won't need blood to power. Drink this. Smack. Pick up that. Why not? And do that. And another one. Okay, now we got 2 burns. That's really good. End this wall. Utterly pointless here. And win. And level 10. Hooray. Not a hard fight. I was doing this very, very mistakenly, and I still won. Not to say, you know, if you don't win this, it took me 3 times, guys. Don't feel bad. But, hey, you know, look at that. A 9-minute run. I'm not Probag level yet, but what's this about? I got these earlier. Why is it giving it to me again? I don't know. It must be a quest specific thing. But yeah, we got the bronze challenge done. Hold the phone. I got an idea. I'll read the flavor text because that only shows up once. And because I did that off camera, well, I did it on camera actually. I just didn't have Audacity on at the time. Let me see. Okay, there we go. While the morally dubious administrator made qualifying tougher than expected, he fell just like the rest. No one gets away with calling you socially stunted. You may have made the main tournament, but your foes will only get harder from here. Alright, cool. Very cool. Was there something else after this? Let's wait for it to scroll on by. Reward 450 gold. Hooray. Awesome. Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're going to try and go for Magician Silver next time, I think. Unless you guys have a specific request. I do give very strong preference toward anybody who comments, so if you have something that you want me to do first, that's alright. I'm just trying to get back on the horse, so I did something easy. I didn't give you the explanation that I was supposed to give either. But the long and short of it is that I planned on doing a whole bunch of recording last week because my brother went on a week-long trip. And I can't do recordings while somebody's in the room watching me, which is weird because, you know, I'm doing this with the intent of people watching and listening, but I just can't do it with my brother there because it makes me feel embarrassed. I don't know. But he came back from that trip within 2 days, so the glorious goldmine of recording turned into a drought of recording because he was always home from then on, enjoying his vacation. It's okay, I don't hold it against him, but yeah, it is what it is. And but yeah, we're back to a regular schedule now, so I'm able to record these on the daily. And well, you know, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This one will be a little bit late though. Thank you so much for watching. We'll take on something else on Thursday. Let me know what. If I don't get any recommendations, I'm just going to try and get my bag of tricks back because I like that thing. And I did not remember this fight at all the first time I did. That's why it took me 3 tries. I forgot the gimmicks. So I really might as well get back into the magician mode sort of things, especially since certain quests, hint, hint, require being good at magician? No. It must be one of these ones then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.